Great screen setter and a great popper. Grabs rebounds. It's going to be a lot.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a little bit of a fashion show taking place as the Bulls came down the tunnel earlier on. And now it's all about getting a win on their home court. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's the captain in at the one spot. And for Chicago, we've got Lee. Vucevic is out there with the kid. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Andrews in at the point guard. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Oh, here's Edwards. Rebound by the kid. Lee outside. Fires away from outside. Rebound Minnesota. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. That's on Jaden McDaniels. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
At the line for one, Lee.
That free throw from Lee is good. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Sacramento. Here's the captain. Pass to Randall. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Lee with the steal. Passes it to Andrews. Fires, high post. 2 points. That one goes.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's the captain. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. The captain with the bucket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively. Put the defense back on his heels.
And Lee with the stop.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
Randall dishes to Edwards. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And great strength and body control from Edwards. Able to finish through the contact.
Now here's Lee. He's tightly guarded.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time. Out to the right wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's good from long range.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
One shot.
Free throw good, Edwards. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when you're starting that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
So it's Minnesota now. After the three-pointer from Nikola Vucevic. Handle no good. The Bulls leading by 4. Lee outside. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Leading right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
The pass to Andrews. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Pass to the kid. Vucevic against Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Caldwell Pope for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
The defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Pass to the captain. Knocks it loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Vucevic. A stupendous finish in traffic. Vucevic has got 5 now. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bulls?
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Hey, Steve, at this point of the season, how essential is it to have a cohesive sense of identity within the team?
It's absolutely critical, especially this deep into the season. You want to have a very tightly knit squad, Kevin, coming into the home stretch.
And now, let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. 5th, the Timberwolves.
The way they space the floor is why they get so many open three-pointers. It's all about how they consistently move around the court.
Outside, Edwards. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Minnesota ball.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the technical free throw is good. Passes it to the captain. Timberwolves passing it around. McDaniels in the post. Working on Lee. Pocket 2. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Lee pulls it down.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Andrews. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Skinny's got his second basket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pope loose. Now here's Lee. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the chart.
Here's the captain. It's a 10-point game. And here's Randall. Still without a basket. Here's Andrews. Looking for Lee. Gets it there.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
High post, Gobert. Now McDaniels. He had 10 points in the win against Houston.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there. You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
And there's the pass to Lee. Drives to the hoop. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Lee's got 9 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And yes, it's good.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Andrews. 38 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
So it's the Timberwolves now. After the miss from Vucevic. Here's the captain. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Mike Conley in for Edwards. Lee against Randall. Clock at 6. And Lee with the stop.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And the Timberwolves call time. Lee really making a difference here.
Man, he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Timberwolves. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on.
And I think for Minnesota, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
And Gobert drops them both.
As the anchor of this defense, Rudy Gobert instills confidence amongst his teammates. They know he has their back.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Conley over Caldwell Pope. Back to Conley. Pass to the captain. And Lee pulls it down. Chicago leading by 12. Pass to Andrews. All alone. Second chance effort. Out to Lee. Fires the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Good instincts from Nikola. Finding the open man.
Caldwell Pope against Conley. The pass to Reed. Yep, it counts.
Reed. Assisted Mike Conley.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Pass to Andrews. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Reed. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Back to Randall from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Just can't give him that shot anymore. Julius is now comfortable from distance.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Lee outside. Pass to Andrews. Here's Vucevic. Yep, that one goes. Vucevic has got 7 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, here's Reed. He's guarded closely. With the floater, the captain with the bucket. 7 points in the game.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Now, here's Vucevic. He has 7, and the basket is good.
Good physicality inside from Vooch. He's not afraid to mix it up with the defender.
Caldwell Pope against Conley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Andrews. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Conley against Caldwell Pope. Randall outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, there's a lot of natural power to Randall's game. He's a handful in there.
For Minnesota, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
When it comes to addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range, Randall has put in the work.
So for the Bulls, Money's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Lee. And Ball subbed in for Caldwell Pope. The Timberwolves also with the sub, Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Gobert. Both free throws good from Randall.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Andrews, covered by Conley.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Money, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
Passes it to the captain. Leads away. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the pass to Dean. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
DiVincenzo with it. Here's the captain, and again it's Minnesota converting.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Money out there with Lee. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Ball. And it's Williams at the 5. Second shot opportunity. Edwards with the block. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. The lead now cut to single digits. Randall's got 7.
Randall is a load in transition. The key defensively is to get to him before he picks up steam.
Pass to Money. Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Money. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
The vision Lonzo has is special, finding his teammates in their spots over and over again.
Conley against Ball. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. Yep, that one goes in there. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Ullman.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for Minnesota. It's a 10-point game. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Win one, lose one. This might be the case again for both teams this coming season.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Back to Conley. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Randall busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Randall's got 9.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randall can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And Greg, when we get to the playoffs, how important are adjustments over the course of a series?
That's what it's all about. I mean, that chess match and the ability to find a plan B. And Kevin, over a 7-game series, you've got to be able to adjust and adapt.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's a look at some of the stats for Anthony Edwards. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Lee with the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 8, got a piece of it. Outside, Ball passes it to Money. Six to shoot. Deep 2 from Ball. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Defensively, you play Lonzo to drop that off. That time, he takes it himself.
Second chance shot. The pass to McDaniels. Pass to Reed. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Here's Lee. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 14. Conley left side. Pass to Edwards. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Lee. McDaniels defending.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And we can look quickly at a group of rookies having a very good run. The top scoring first-year players in the NBA. for the past 10 games. You look at Lee, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
And, you know, they've given him some more responsibility offensively. In these past 2 weeks, he's responded.
Dosunmu, the pass the ball. Knocked away. It's stolen by Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Chicago calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Minnesota. Smooth comes in for Michael Conley.
Number 14.
Here's Lee. Here's Dosunmu. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Ayo Dosunmu.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Smooth. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Ball. And here is Lee. He's got 14. Feeds it to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Edwards looking it over. Passes to Smooth. Bangs home the trifecta. Smooth's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Outside Ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Lee. The tray. Minnesota with the rebound.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
You love the pressure he's putting on there. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Williams. The kid comes in for money. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Skinny in for Lonzo Ball. The captain, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
13 feet away. Here's Lee. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Lee's got 16.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Vucevic. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's the captain. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Offensive rebound. Vucevic. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pass to Randall. And it's blocked. Gobert against Lee. He lobs it up. Gobert with the block.
As expected, Gobert comes in with those long arms and knocks it away.
Here's Andrews. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to the captain. Shoots a fader. Out to the wing. 3-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The inside. Edwards defending from 12 feet out. Here's Vucevic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic.
Nikola Vucevic is a true workhorse. You watch him out there on the floor and you'll see he rarely backs off. On both ends, he looks to make an impact.
Here's Edwards. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Anthony Edwards. 1 shot.
One shot.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
who are the rookies grabbing the most rebounds in the NBA right now? Let's take a look. You look at Lee, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
Already in his first season, he's really a man in the paint. Ready-made with the strength and determination to make his presence felt.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Vucevic. Drills the three-pointer. Vucevic has got 17 now.
Throughout the evening, he's got to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Edwards. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Here's Andrews. 8 points for him. Here's Dean. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 8.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Lee passes to Andrews. To the wing right side. Vucevic against Gobert. Passes it to Dean. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lee outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
Here's Andrews. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Now the pass to Andrews. Finished off the break. And the Bulls lead by 18.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Trains it from beyond the arc.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Right side, Lee. Over Edwards. Shoots from 8. Almost, but it rolls out.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to the captain. Back to Edwards. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Pass to Andrews. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here. That they've set up shop down in there this second quarter, and boy, are they cashing in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 16. Over Lee. Lee with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Andrews. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Sinks the three-pointer. The captain's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. From deep three-point territory. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Vooch, outstanding offense, unselfish play. What are you seeing on that end of the floor?
They were playing with a lot of energy offensively, moving the ball, getting from one action to the other. A lot of different guys scoring. We're getting a lot of good looks, but our defense hasn't been nowhere near the level it needs to be. You know, they're a team that can really score, so I'm going to have to pick it up in that end.
And we'll see how it develops, Vooch. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 15. Kenny, give us your take.
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
Shaq, what you think about Minnesota?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They really push around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Lovable.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's the captain in at the 1.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Edwards passes to the captain. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Andrews. He's defended by Randall. Out to Lee. From deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Edwards against Caldwell Pope. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
Looking very comfortable on the interior. Gobert gets his.
Caldwell Pope passes to Dean. Here's Lee. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Lee's got 5 points now this quarter.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert finds McDaniels. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. The feed to Lee. Shoots over McDaniels. No good off the back of the rim.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Trying to get open is Randall. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
To the paint. It's stolen by Randall. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Vucevic with the block.
Vucevic is so long. He's tough to get a shot over.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the lane. McDaniels got his second basket of the night.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Andrews, no good.
And that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones. Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Count that bucket. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's the captain. He's got 17. Off target at the rim.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Here's Andrews, 18 points for him. Step back shot, up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 19.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
For the Bulls, money's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in for Caldwell Pope. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert, and it's Conley in for McDaniels. Here's Randall. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact, so strong in the upper body.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. If you ask around, the NBA is in a great place. 2-time league MVP Nikola Jokic said, we are witnessing some crazy talent in the league. I mean everyone. Everyone. They work on their game. The talent around the league is amazing, and I only think it's going to be better and better. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree the league is in a very good place right now. And thanks for the report. He feeds it to Edwards. Randall outside. Pocket 6. Shoots off the step back, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
That's the maturity of Randall's game now. Not trying to force things, just pops it in and moves on to the next play.
Here's Andrews. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to the captain. Here's the pass to Reed. He gets it in there.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And Lee with the stuff.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now Conley. Over to the wing. Here's the captain. Misses the baby hook.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
The kid can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Randall outside. And the three off target.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
For your Bulls, Youth Dance Team.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Nikola Vucevic.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Here's the captain. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. The captain's got 19 points.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Here's Andrews. Lots of room. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 19-point game. Lee with the steal.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass, and because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
That free throw from Lee is good. So he gets them both. So it's the Timberwolves now. Edwards with it. He's got 25. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bulls leading by 21. Money good on the three-point shot. Money's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Conley. Passes to the captain. Shot clock at 6. And they get it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him. Williams, he's checked in for the kid. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And he makes both free throws. Chicago leading by 22. Outside Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's the captain. 21 points in the game. Outside Edwards. The 3 drains the three-pointer. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Edwards against Lee. Now the pass to Money. Here's Andrews. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Pass to Edwards. And he comes up with the deuce. Edwards got 30.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Pass to Andrews. To the inside. Stolen by Reed. Passes it to the captain. Here's Randall. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Here's Andrews. He's got 20. Here's Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And Lee with the stuff.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's the captain. 21 points in the game. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And for that game against the Hawks, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
First free throw is good. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Naz Reid. He's perfect from the line this time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here's Andrews, defended by Gobert. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Rudy Gobert. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Bulls have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's the captain. He's got 23. Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And there's the pass to Andrews. Count that one. And that's now 24 points for Skinny.
They are just killing them on the interior.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Randall. Good D by Lee.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Count it. Dosunmu's got 6.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus. Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Chicago running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Ball. Get out there with money. Then it's Williams. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard. Now here's Ball. Pass to the kid. Smitty, we know the league is very balanced right now, but which division would you categorize as the best?
You could argue the Pacific Division, but I like the talent and upside of the Atlantic Division. You've got Boston, Philadelphia, New York, Brooklyn, and Toronto.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's the captain. Timberwolves passing it around. Launches it.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
For the Bulls, Lonzo Ball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Ball.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of. That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Brown. Here's the captain. Pass to DiVincenzo. Hits it from three-point range.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Outside Ball. Six to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The captain passes to Reed. His three-pointers off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Kicks it to Ball. Outside Williams. And it's off from three-point range. The kid gets the bucket.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Pass to Money. Right side, Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 19.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
Take a look at Skinny. He's definitely got a shot at making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year it seems we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different.
I love to see Alexander Walker do this more. Use his size inside and get to the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
This is the area of the game we've seen lots of improvement by Alexander Walker.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Williams. Lee comes in for Money. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Skinny in for Ball. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Bulls leading by 18. From 17 feet out. Rebounded by the captain. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And the pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Lee. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 18. Pass to the captain. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Number 4.
The captain's got 9 points in the quarter.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert is checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Edwards in for Dante DiVincenzo. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Oh, Vucevic in position. A shot off that time.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bulls leading by 13. The fadeaway. And the Bulls with another miss. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. The captain with the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Look at the New Balance player of the game. Lights out.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff, guys.
Thank you, David.
Bulls foul. Andrews. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's the captain. Pass to Edwards. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Chicago leading by 11. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in. 26 points for Skinny.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Kicks to Randall. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lee outside. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Over in the corner, Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Here's Andrews. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Over Edwards. Edwards with the block. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Edwards got 40 points.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Vucevic against Gobert. Stolen by McDaniels. Here we go, all alone. Lee with the block. Here's Andrews. Oh! The reverse jam, unbelievable.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Edwards inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 42 in the game. Chicago leading by 8. The pass to Lee. To Andrews. Lock at 6. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Edwards with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Chicago calls timeout.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
To make some noise.
And they'll turn it over. He could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Timberwolves ball.
Timberwolves trail by 8. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by McDaniel.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. It goes straight through with the switch. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And Caldwell Pope, a solid shooter, and I think he'll only get better with time. Clearly a foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Here's Andrews. Lee left side. And the layup is good. Lee's got 36.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Edwards, that's good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Inside. And Vucevic throws it down.
Vucevic is putting it all together. It's fun to watch. Do your thing, big fella.
Outside Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Good work there as it goes.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
The Bulls leading by 7. Andrews passes to Vucevic. Caldwell Pope trying to break free. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Great positioning by Vucevic. Hustle points for the big man.
Lets it go from 11. Edwards can't hit. Chicago has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. There's 49 seconds left in the game. It's the Timberwolves now. They trail by 9 points.
And this is Edwards' game. And when he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
So the first of 3 is good, and that brings them within 8. The second one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that trims the lead to 6. Here's Andrews, and they go to the intentional foul.
Number 4, second personal foul, third team foul.
.43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Lee drills it from outside. Lee's got 39.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Shooting for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels, taking 3 shots.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings them within 8. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that trims the lead to 6. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for Chicago, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 8. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Randall no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make the play.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
At the next event.
Nick, great win tonight. Good performance by you. How surprising is it that you contributed to the game in so many ways?
I wouldn't say it surprised me. I always knew I could play at this level. But I just play hard, just play hard and get things happen. I don't try to force anything. I just let the game come to me. And I play hard, rebounds. Like I said, it's a lot about effort. That's what I can do every night. And points are going to come some nights. Sometimes they won't. But just take what I get and just keep playing.
Well, you did it all over the floor tonight, Nick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.